Right. So, do you think you have it understood, comrade?
Oh yes, certainly do. Can I go ahead and try a good old quick way?
Oh, sure. Now remember to keep your feet nice and firm as you do the dance, and make sure to send all your opponents flying. You got it, comrade?
Oh, sure thing. All right, here we go.
Yep. Ah. Whoa!
Wait.
Oh, I think we missed. Wait. Oh dear.
Something wrong?
Oh yes, I think we misunderstood when the ad breaks were starting. Take two, comrade. Apparently the ads just started.
The what?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I feel you in. Just you sit tight, comrade, and we'll do this again from the top in just a sec.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, comrades, we were muted.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry if I'm messing up.
No, don't worry, comrade. You're doing fine. Our master probably just has some distractions going on. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right, where was we? Oh yes, now remember to swing in your arms back and forth. Well, once you have them. And then give it a nice big slam to the ground to get the Quake Rave going.
Okay, I got it. Let me give it a try, master. Yeah.
Wow! Yeah, nice one, comrade.
Yeah, it's not as big as yours.
Hey, don't worry. Once you level up and become the Flygon, you will got every all excuse me. Take 4.
Oh, not again.
Yeah, I kid. Anyways, comrade, let us go get started. We got much more training to do. Only a few more levels until you get to be a Flygon after all.
Oh, sure thing. Wait for me, master.
Hello, my Sharkies, and sorry about the little mistakes at the beginning, but hey, welcome to another Pokemon Colosseum stream. I misunderstood when the ads were playing, so my bad. It's okay. It gave us funny gag at least.
Yeah, that should be fun for the replay, I suppose.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think Epic Pikachu or Sacrocool minded. It is all good.
Alright, but yeah, as you may have seen in the skit, I did a little training off screen. Yes, well, specifically, we were getting ready to train, you know. I took Epic Pikachu's advice and did some stuff on Mountain Battle. So now we're pretty primed and ready to get Quake Jr. leveled up. Sorry I didn't do too much grinding off stream. I've been very busy with art lately. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure it will be all fine. Indeed. Anyways,
let's maybe go ahead and get things started before something else goes wrong.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so yeah, we're back in Colosseum, and I'm, I believe in the 3rd area of Mount Battle. Let's see how the team's doing. Hello, Espeon.
Ah, yes, hello there, darlings. I hope you're doing well. I myself leveled up. I also almost learned Psy-Up, but it didn't seem like a pleasant move, so we moved on.
Indeed. Hello, Umbreon.
Hello. I'm ready for training, master.
Indeed.
Me and my cool black glasses.
Oh, well said. Good old Flare Blaze the Typhlosion.
Yo! How's it going? The flyers and justice are ready to burn.
Indeed, yeah, we got a good bit of training to do. Ain't that right, Otaria?
Sure thing! After all, I'd prefer to not get knocked out by all those shadow Pokemon, after all.
Yes, well said, Cloudy. Shouldn't be too much longer. I wonder if I should actually consider giving you the Dragon Flame. The Dragon Fang. Be fine. Don't worry, art takes time. And that's real art. Looking at you, AR, those are the worst. We'll rant about that a little later. And of course, you got our legendary Suicune.
Yo! What's up, bros? I'm all ready to surf up. Got my radical quick claw equipped. Though I don't know if I'll really need it. I'm almost as fast as that speedy Espeon, brah.
Indeed, he'll probably be helping out with a lot of training. Speaking of which, we got our newest member, Quake Jr. the Vibrava. Hello, everyone! I've been working hard with my master, and I'm ready to Quake Rave. Yeah. And I'm also going to turn into a Flygon, whatever that is. Oh, don't worry, it's going to be great. You're going to have arms. Oh, really? What are arms? Oh, they're like your legs, but you can pick stuff up. Oh, cool! Sounds great. Hurry up, I want to evolve. Alright. But yeah, we're currently in Mount Battle. For some reason, they didn't let me bring Yuki in. Not that I'm complaining. But yeah, since we're in the end game, and well, considering Ain's Pokemon were close to 50, and yeah, I think we're going to do some training. Mainly want to do it with Quake Jr. Get those Quake Raves going. So let's head on in. But yeah, we do not appreciate AI art on the stream. Hi, welcome to everything. But yeah, I went ahead and got to Area 3, so either Area 3, Guy Grizz? Again, almost a name. Okay, not quite. Sorry I didn't do more. I got very distracted focusing on art today. I also got to sleep in, so that was it. Let's go!
Okie dokie.
Alright. Oh, okay, so, go ahead, Quake Jr., show them what your master taught ya.
Right after I Dragon Breath him.
How was the new Inuyasha episode? Oh, it was good. Actually, no, it was, I don't know if I liked it that much. I'm, not a fan of Kikyo, and, oof, lot of relationship problems going on, if you know what I mean. Bug. Yeah, they look like me, except not really, because I'm a ground dragon, not a bug. Huh, I forgot that bugs weren't that affected by ground type moves.
Looks pretty effective to me.
Indeed. But yeah, I'm hoping the next episode is a bit more fun and has less relationship problems, you know what I mean. But yeah, I was kind of hoping they'd get rid of that zombie by now, but no, not quite. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if we even need to be going for the earthquake. For now, I think let's actually get Suicune out and do some surf supping. Because yeah, what we really want to do is get to the next area or two, which is when we should really be able to start. Wait, fun old lady Desla. Why does your name sound like a car brand? She now knows what really happened, but still doesn't want to move on. Yeah, sounds about right for someone that is undead. Alright, oh, actually this is perfectly, nearly forgot. He knows Crunch, which, because Curlios are not fairy types in this game, will be super effective. Assuming they even survive. Yeah, honestly, I kind of question how the heck she and Inuyasha had any relationship in the past, because, does not seem healthy. Does not seem healthy at all. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, he's getting close. He's getting close. Trampled by the march of time. And I really wonder if I need to get one of those wireless GameCube controllers for my Switch or Switch 2, because I'm actually using a GameCube controller because I bought an adapter for my computer. Roar! Battling is about physical strength. Yeah, what's that? Where's my sound effect? Yep. For Kikyo, just move to the afterlife. Yeah, I'm not liking her. Not liking her at all. though that other girl who keeps showing up in the intro is going to be on the next episode. I think her name's Sango. Hope she's better. Hope she's nice and pleasant. Out the way. Oh dear. Anyway, let's continue. Surf's up, bruh. But yeah, I think. But yes, I'm gonna. But yeah, we really do need to do this just because. Oh boy, it's going to be rough. Because I'm considering, I think every time we fought one of the admins. Ooh, Espeon level up. We usually lose all but 2 or 1 of our Pokemon. Oh, she has a pet cat? Well, that's what that was. That's nice. Oh, is it a Necromata? You know, that necromancing two-tailed ghost cat yokai? You know, the one that the main character from Yokai Watch is based on? I wonder if I should switch out Suicune just so someone else can get a chance to get some experience. We'll see. Anyways, what else? Yeah, AI art, very frustrating and lame. Do not like it, because it's so frustrating when I'm like browsing on the internet. I see looking for art of something I love. I see cool art and oh wait, no, it's AI. It's no good. Granted, it is helping me get a little better at spotting AI. But, yeah, if y'all are never sure, I would highly recommend looking up some kind of, free AI art checker. You know, something you can just upload an image to and it will tell you if it was made by AI. It's very helpful, but, yeah, it's really weird how it just has this sort of soullessness to it. I'm not exactly sure how passion manages to just transfer from an artist into the art they make. It just kind of does. But yeah, with AI art, there's definitely no passion, and I definitely feel like I've been getting less commissions lately, so it's quite a threat to me. It's just a cat with 2 tails that can transform into a giant saber-toothed cat. Oh, cool. Okay, it probably is a Necromata then. It's basically yokai cat with 2 tails, and some of which have had necromancing powers. Did I just hear a cat? Well, yeah, it's kind of funny how most people didn't know about that particular yokai until Yokai Watch, and okay, I'm definitely hearing a cat. Who's there? Who snuck downstairs? Oh, of course it's you. Hey, Mavis. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, chat. Mavis snuck down. Yeah, sorry, no kitty cam tonight. I really need to get more USB ports. Oh, there's plushies of that cat on Amazon. Well, that's neat. It seems very mascot-like, but yeah, I'm hoping hoping this Sango adds some good stuff to the show. I mean, it can't get any worse than the last guy, right? Ooh, but yeah, we're getting so close, chat. Any moment now, Quake Jr. will evolve into a Flygon. Such a cool, underrated Pokemon, that thing be. Yeah, let's actually not go for the Surf. I'll send you a link on Instagram. Oh, thanks. I'll check it out sometime. Really not sure if I can collect any more plushies just because my room is kind of overflowing with them, amongst other things.
Don't worry, I got it. Sandum!
Ooh, nice one! Yeah, the boy, comrade, keep it going!
Sure thing, boss.
Ah, lovely. What's called Great Eastern Plush Doll. That's a neat name. But yeah, I think once Suicune levels up, we'll move on. This kind of takes me back to the final days of Pokemon XG Next Gen. Y'all remember that, where we were doing Pokemon on XG Next Gen, trying to get those last 3 special Pokemon. Oh, wait. 1 second. Spam bot. 1 sec. Okay, tomorrow I gotta go I gotta go see if I can get Surrey-bot installed. Is that program free, chat? Yeah, I hope so, because, you know, I'm starting to feel like these things are getting a little more frequent. Anyways. But yeah, I do have quite the plushie army, if I'm being honest. I actually got myself a Alolan Vulpix plush for my birthday, or as a late birthday present. It's very awesome. I quite love it. I've been wanting one of those for years. Ooh, so close, so close. Stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. We're almost there. Oh, I really hope I remembered to download a Flygon image. Yeah, spambot. I have it written on my to-do list to go get Surrey-bot. I just have not gotten around to it. Oh, this old man's all about willpower. Yes, something I've been lacking a lot of, because I struggle with waking up in the morning and going to bed at an early time. One day I'll fix that. Or I'll just wait till summer when I can sleep in. Ooh, look at that, chat. They're so close. They're so close. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. You crunch the ghost, and you freeze the burb. But yeah, it's gonna be so cool to have a Flygon. I don't think I've used a Flygon since, Black 2. I don't remember exactly why, but I just decided to use a Flygon in that game, as many of my rotating party members. Oof, I forgot how creepy the animation for Crunch is. I heard that they canceled the pre-order for Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I know they did. I don't know if they canceled it again. They might have. I think it might have just sold out, you know. Not the biggest problem for me, because I'm not planning on getting a Switch 2 till Christmas. I tell you, it's still such an annoying thing. It really does feel like a betrayal. I wish income would go up. Wait, Glasses Man? Your trader title is Glasses Man Solik? How is the fact that you wear glasses your entire occupation? Yeah, curse those bots. Yeah, that's a thing. A lot of the pre-orders were probably done by chatbot, not chatbots, by just bots that were, you know, scooping up all the pre-orders before anyone could get a chance. Happens all the time with these type of products. Which is really annoying because, you know, that means most of them are just going to get scalped online. Which, oof. Yeah, I tell you, it's not been fun, the whole Switch 2 drama. Ooh! Oh yay, Suicune leveled up. That's good, very good. And Quake Jr.'s one Zigzagoon away from evolving. Slappers, I hate them. Yeah, I know you meant scalpers, but wouldn't mind sending some slappers to some scalpers. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure slapper is a British slang in England. I think it's an offensive term for women, so don't say that if you're in England. But yay, Quake Jr. leveled up! Yay, I feel so powerful! And I think it's gonna happen, chat. I think it's gonna happen! Alright, here we go, chat. Huh? Huh. Was I supposed to evolve? That's odd. I thought they evolve. I thought he evolves at. I thought he evolved at level 44. Hold up. One sec. Oh, 45. Okay, sorry, false alarm. Don't worry, on this mistake. Yeah, we got one more level before before he can evolve. But that's okay. It'll be really good. Athletes look kind of nice in this game. But yeah, Scalper's definitely one of the banes of everyone's existence. Yeah, but oh well, can't be helped. But yeah, but yeah, no worries. I will, at some point, we will make sure Quake Jr. evolves this stream. Might want to start switching to Quake Rave soon. Surf's doing pretty well, but yeah. Why is the whole world so sensitive? I want to say what I want to say. Yeah. But don't worry too much about British words. You can say slapper, just don't say it. Just don't say it at a British woman. Yeah, I've definitely seen some weird stuff. Like I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I should probably not be saying any of them on stream. I've heard. I know there was actually one Transformer that had to get renamed because of this. Specifically the Dinobot Triceratops Slag. I think slag is a type of molten metal. Apparently that's a nasty phrase in England, so... yeah, they changed his name to Slug. You know, still works. I'm gonna fight Renson now. Let's see what she's got. That's kinda nice looking. Very tall. But yeah, again, it seems nobody remembers the phrase, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words never hurt me. Just ignore people who use the bad language, and don't freak out or try to cancel them. Just go somewhere else. And if they keep harassing you, maybe look into either blocking them or filing a restraining order. You know, let's switch into Cloudy. Start Quake Raven. Oh, I love these little side jokes we've made on our streams. So fun.
Here we go! Watch me, Quake!
Woo! Nice critical hit. Ah, yeah. Yeah, if we can get these guys leveled up, honestly, Quake Jr., Cloudy, and Suicune might be able to wallop everything in our path. I think once we get to the next area or two, we'll be way more able to handle this. I know I should have done this off stream, I'm sorry. I hope y'all still enjoy the show. Anyways, yo, Durgans, keep doing what you do.
Okie dokie!
I think that's because cyberbullying is happening more than regular bullying. Yeah. Yeah, true. I think the issue is there's some people who take it too far. You know, because a lot of people are not trying to bully people by saying stuff. You know, it's like those people who get offended over having a difference of opinion or, you know, liking or not liking a game. You know, just let people have their opinions. Yeah. Oh yeah, Surskit. I saw a few of those on Instagram a while ago. Notably, a clip of the sound they make in the Japanese version where they just go, ah! And then there's like a clip from the movie of one freaking out going like, ah, 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 ah. Oh, you know, it must be so weird voicing a Pokemon, you know. Especially if you're not doing one that just says its name. If you're doing one that's like, Electabuzz, where it's just... Yeah, there we go, Area 3 done. Yeah, we should be able to get some good stuff soon. Alright. Let's save the game. Yeah, some people are professionally offended. Okay, that's a great term, Epic Pikachu. Yeah, yeah, Surskits just go, in Japanese. Yeah, fortunately, I think the people who are trying to censor the freedom of speech are starting to die out. Or Guzzlord. Oh yeah, Guzzlord. Whose cry is literally just ah! 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 Also, cool, the music just got awesome! This is the Cypher battle music, right? I'm pretty sure it is. If so, heck yeah! I love hearing this! Yeah, I'm gonna just keep... Okay, let's go ahead. Oh yeah, this type of music is my jam! Oh, I tell you, chat, I love early 2000s music so much. That just epic, cool music with the guitars and the electronic music. Ah, it is so good. I wish there was more music like that. I need to learn how to make that kind of music. I do have a program that can make music. I think it's called FL Studios. I tried to take a class. I took a class on how to use it, so I kind of just need to keep messing around with it. So yeah, if I ever get around to making a video game, ooh, Espeon leveled up. Hey, I got the music department covered. I feel bad for the VA that voiced Guzzlord. Oh yeah. Frankly, I don't think I can think of a more straining sound for a Pokemon than that. Also, it's kind of sad that in terms of anime, Guzzlord's probably the closest a Pokemon's ever been depicted as being pure evil. Yeah, let's actually switch Flare Blaze in so he can start getting some levels. Because, you know, I feel like it, you know, you should... It's story-wise, the Ultra Beasts should be treated as a threat when they're wild. Except they didn't do it for any of them except Guzzlord. Yeah, that was definitely the breaking point for me in Sun and Moon when they started doing the Ultra Beast. Surskit. Indeed. Quite funny. Oh shoot, they're flying. Don't worry, I can still do stuff. Yeah. You know, you're right. Go ahead and do your stuff. With the flames of justice! But yeah, the fact that they were, like, they beat Buzzwole by having a pose off with him. I mean, yes, it's funny, but I feel like they should have done that after they caught him, you know. I just cannot, like, Sun and Moon's obsession with being as funny as possible is just so frustrating. Like, I feel like the Ultra Beast is the one time they should have taken things a little serious. But nope, gotta be silly, because that's what people like, apparently. Like, the problem with focusing so much on a humor is subjective. Not everyone is gonna find the same thing to be funny. I want that to be a meme for the stream. Yeah, oh, the Surskit. Okay, maybe I could try to get the clip. You know, maybe I'll try getting the clip for that sometime and just play it every now and then. You know, maybe just start playing it whenever things are getting bad. Thanks for that idea. I'll try to look into that along with the Let's Go Gambling button. Goodness, why are they whipping out all the flying types now? Oh, wait. I've just noticed, my... only has 2... Okay, don't worry. We can... Don't worry, we got this. We got this. See, it's okay. Like, there is... The worst part is I know why they made Sun and Moon so humor-based, is they were literally trying to copy Yokai Watch. Yeah, I see you were, like, quite like the Surskit. Yeah, back then when that was the only water bug type, or bug water type... Kind of funny, I think they fixed that with 2 Pokemon lines in Sun and Moon. The Araquanid and Golisopod. You know, that was definitely one of the cool bits. I quite like Galissapod. It's almost like a new version of Gyarados. You know, it's this... Starts as this little wimpy Pokemon that's scared of everything, and then it turns into a super samurai exterminator bug. And I like that, and I also think it's cool that that's Guzma's first Pokemon he always sends out. Yeah, I mean, it always plans on retreating, but I just think it's cool. Oh, you know what would have made Sun and Moon better? If they had Guzma at the very beginning. You think that Misty would freak out? You know, I've always wondered how the heck would Misty react to a bug water type. I guess maybe she would think it's just water and then freak out because it's bug. Like, I feel like that would almost give her an existential crisis, because... Yeah. You know, I don't know if they've really done that too much anymore, having a character have a phobia of a specific Pokemon type. I mean, it's pretty rude, because, you know... Because I don't quite get Misty's fear of bug types, because, let's be honest, a lot of bug types are kind of adorable in this game. Hey, you said it, comrade! And I know I am quite the adorable bug type. Another glasses man. Oh, you know, that was also another thing the black and white anime was ripping off with, they did Iris. They made her afraid of ice types instead of bug types. I mean, really? It's a stereotypical trope. Yeah, I get it. You know, bugs can be pretty freaky. I quite like bugs. Ain't that right, Silky?
Oh, yes, of course. Also, maybe careful with that Quakery.
Oh, yes, thank you. But I just like the part where she's freaking out at Caterpie. How can you be scared of a Caterpie? Okay, now that I think about it, if one did have, yeah, she loves water types, but bug types freak her out. Did they ever explain why? Like, did they ever have like an episode where Misty had like a traumatic experience with a bug type? Because while I was watching Pokemon on Pluto TV a while ago, there was like this Nurse Joy who was like terrified of water types. Specifically touching them, because apparently at one point when she was a child, she got pulled into a pond by a bunch of Remoraid, and they tried playing with her, but it was a little too close for comfort. Rich boy Dyke? Deke? No comment. I don't know, maybe Iris got locked in a freezer at some point, like... I don't know, it feels a little forced, because, you know... They don't really have to when it's a trope. Fair enough. I guess, I just find it almost a bit forced for Iris, like... I feel like the only reason she's afraid of ice types is because dragons are weak to ice types. But then you got her being afraid of a flippin' ice cream cone! Yeah, I remember... I did watch a decent amount of the black and white anime when it was airing back in the day. At least the later half, and I think there's one part where she gets, like, stuck having to work with Vanillux. You know, Vanillux, the double scoop ice cream Pokemon that everyone complains about. I mean, I quite like them. I think the ice cream cones are cute. But, yeah, it is so hard to look at how Iris is in the anime and not to see they're just trying to copy Misty. Afraid of ice type because they beat Dragonite. Spends all her time training him. Wogan Extra. Yeah, we're never gonna let that one go, chat. I swear, Iris had better go make them all Dragon Terra types if she wants to keep using them. If she got scared of Beedrill, I can understand. But a Caterpie? They only know String Shot. Okay, yeah. Okay, there is no harm in being scared of bees that have stingers on their arms. It feels like a crime to be mean to Caterpie.
Indeed, caterpillars must be respected and loved so they can become beautiful moths such as I, Silky.
Indeed. But Excadrill part Steel type. Yes it is. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, perfect time for a Quake Rave. You know what to do?
Sure do.
Later, alligators! But yeah, I'm wondering... it's kind of nice that the anime's not frustrating anymore. Or butterflies, okay? Yeah, yes, you know, but butterflies are lovely. A bit too flashy, but you know, they're as good as moths. Yeah, they're quite good. Speaking of bugs, y'all reminded me I recently beat one of my favorite indie games, Bug Fables. Oh, what's that epic picture? It'd be different if, say, she got whipped up by a bug once and it left her with trauma, but they didn't do that. Yeah, I feel like they should have done that. I mean, they gave her a backstory of why she's scared of Gyarados. And frankly, I feel like you don't need much of a backstory to be scared of Gyarados. It is just... It's literally angry sea serpent that wants to murder everything. But yeah, apparently the reason Misty used to be scared of Gyarados is... And it's kind of bizarre. Apparently they in the flashback, they showed her as a literal baby. With a little baby version of her outfit, with like blue shirt, yellow diaper. Apparently when she was a baby, she at one point crawled into the mouth of a Gyarados, and it almost ate her. Yeah, cause, that happens. Yeah, a bit much, but, I won't object to seeing, a flashback of baby Misty. That was pretty cute. On the bright side, I think Misty did eventually get over her fear and ended up getting herself a Gyarados. Yeah, I believe it was in one of the Pokemon Chronicles episodes. I really wish they still did those. You know, y'all know about the Pokemon Chronicles? Those are like little spin-off episodes that like focused on certain side characters. I think one was like Misty having to defend her gym and she ended up getting a Gyarados that also knows Flamethrower. Yeah, that Gyarados did actually pop up in the proper show. I believe it was the episode where she returned and they were doing the whole thing with the Togepi Kingdom. Oh, might actually have a bit of a challenge now. But yeah, like, I think the main reason they couldn't beat the villain was because he had a Shedinja, and, you know, Shedinja's got water. Steel beats ice types. Oh my goodness, why doesn't she just hide behind her thing now? Like, you really don't need to be afraid of a type if you got one with you. Which kind of fits Misty because, yeah, her Gyarados knows Flamethrower. Yeah, like, I think, like, when they were having the final battle with the invincible Shedinja, Misty just throws out the Gyarados, which surprises everyone. And everyone's like, ha, your water type is no match for my Shedinja. And then she's like, use Flamethrower! Which then immediately roasted the Shedinja. Like, and the poor thing fell to the ground. I will say, Shedinja is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. I just think it's so cool and unique. Low and kind of silly, it has 1 HP though. Yeah, they kind of went against the stereotype trope when they had Dawn rescue Piplup from a horde of Ariados. Clearly not scared of bugs. Well, that obviously just shows why Dawn is the best Pokegirl. She... Like little wimpy Misty's scared of tiny little bug. Meanwhile, little caterpillar. Meanwhile, Dawn took on an army of angry spiders. Twice! Yeah, I think that was actually also one of the Pokemon Chronicles episodes. I think it was one that never got dubbed. But I think it was essentially... I think it mainly involved Dawn and Piplup having a re-encounter with the Ariados horde, as well as fighting their leader, who was a shiny Ariados. Nice purple. Yeah, I do like Ariados. I need to train up one. I was using one on XD Gala Darkness. I called her Arlie, I believe. Quite fun. I gotta say, Pokemon is so good at spiders. Yeah, they all got tied up. Yeah. Like, honestly, thinking about it, I feel like pretty much every spider Pokemon is awesome. Yeah, the leader of the Ariados army was shiny. Yeah, it was a nice purple. Like, I mean, spiders are like one of the most universally despised creatures, yet I feel like every spider in Pokemon is wonderful and lovable. I mean, you got Spinarak and Ariados. I mean, Spinarak's pretty nice. He's a fun little dude. And then after that, you got the absolute lewd units that are Joltik and Galvantula. Like, they are so amazing, you know. I like red on Ariados better than the purple, in my opinion. Honestly, I think they both look good. The shiny does kind of look like it's just been rolling around in grape juice, but I think they're both neat. But yeah, Joltik, Galvantula, amazing. Especially Joltik. Like, I think it's maybe supposed to be based off a flea or something, or a tick, but they managed to make it one of the most adorable Pokemon ever. It's just a little tiny hoppy friend. What about snake Pokemon? Honestly, I think they do good with snake Pokemon as well. Though, I'm clearly biased. Oh, Refresh! What's this? Oh yeah. Oh, essentially. Oh, I guess it just heals everything. Honestly, I think we're better with Safeguard. So I think we'll skip on Refresh. It's to quote one of my favorite Digimon. Like I always say, prevention is the best form of medicine. Or I forget, what was it? Prevention is the best kind of medicine, right? But yeah, and then others. I like the Snivy and its evolutions. Yeah, they're great. Oh, what's that? I'm not a fan of Araquanid and its pre-evolution. I can't remember the name at the moment, but Joltik's Joltik's amazing. I will admit, Araquanid does kind of lean more into the freaky side. I gotta fight Trinch. Oh yeah, I love Snivy. I really want to get a shiny Snivy at some point. Kind of funny how they did the Snivy line, is they didn't want people getting freaked out about it being a snake, so it actually does have still has its arms. It just keeps them behind its back like a proper lady would. Ooh, another perfect time for Quake Raven. But yeah, I've always loved snake Pokemon. I think Ekans and Auerbach are so iconic. And, I feel like, as simple as they are, I feel like, it makes a good bad guy Pokemon, just a big old Cobra. Y'all remember back in the day where the villains were a big snack and air pollution, so we never see its arms? Yeah, you actually can see its arms, at least in the black and white. You can see it's hiding it. You can see its tiny little arms behind its back. Ooh, Espeon leveled up. Nice. I think if we get through one more area, we should be good. And Mega Altaria is so fluffy! Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, definitely. Imagine if you made like a plushy chair out of that was with a Mega Altaria. That'd be fun. Yeah. I still don't know why Altaria is a dragon, but I'm sure glad it is, because that is just interesting. I actually did at one point. I love Mega Absol, so majestic. Oh yeah, definitely a cool one. It's got like, it gets like angel wings. I heard that. I wonder if that might actually be a Sailor Moon reference, because I think her final form gets like angel wings or something. I don't know if that's the case or not. I just know that's why someone put it at the top of their favorite Pokemon list. Ooh, Rhyhorn. I really gotta figure out what my favorite Mega Evolution is. I really can't think of which one. I do quite like Mega Rayquaza, but that's a bit on the basic side, How about a Mega Altaria bed? Oh, that'd be so comfy. I'd have even more trouble getting up in the morning than I already do. Oh yeah! I actually at one point kind of thought about trying to get all the snakes as shiny. Get all the shiny snake Pokemon. And I've actually done pretty good so far, because early this year they were having hordes of certain snake Pokemon show up in the game. I think I showed them off on a special stream, and I managed to get a shiny Survivor, a shiny Ekans Arbok, and a shiny Silicobra and Sandaconda. And of course we got shiny Rayquaza. Oh boy, whoa, I just thought of something. So, I'm really hoping Roy does end up catching the shiny Rayquaza. Do you think he'll Mega Evolve it? Well, I'm sure that... Well, there's one way to get... Well, well, we know how to get rid of Spinel now. What if they made a dress based on Mega Otaria? Oh, I think they could pull that off. Anyways, yeah, I think one more area, and we should do the trick. We're at least going to go until Quake Jr. evolves. Yay, more awesome music! Oh, I wish they played this theme more often in the sequel. It is so good. Oh, Pikachu! Oh, and a baby service fish. Oh, that's neat. I gotta look back at the Mega Evolutions. I'm really not sure what... sorry about this, Epic Pikachu. I really am struggling to figure out what my favorite would be. I'm just not sure. Oh, the Snake Pokemon outbreak was just to celebrate Chinese New Year. I know, this year's the year of the snake, which I'm quite happy about. I still feel bad for Flygon. Lost its maker because creative block, when they easily could have just held a contest with claws, staying winner. Yeah, you've said this before. And you're still very correct. Yeah, pride would never allow it. It's like I always say, pride is the source of all evil. Like, if you look at any of the other 7 deadly sins, they all come from pride. You know, the belief that you're better than everyone and that the world needs to obey you and put you first, otherwise everyone should die. It's like, so, oh, battle, hubba battle. We're here, good time. Okay, yeah, all right, let's go into the ad starts, and then yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we might have to go one more area just to get around the 40s. Ooh, Spinda. Seems to have a lemon on their face. Just a little more. Whoa! Let the flames of the bird. Alright. Okay, we'll just, let's pop in a quick Quake Rave. And then, I'll see you all after these messages. We'll be right back.
Alright. Oh shoot, I forgot to push pause. Oh, dang it.
Oh well, it's all good. Alright. So yeah, video in, Quake Jr. quaked all over the place and sent them packing. Want to see me do it again? Just go for Dragon Breath. Do a double Dragon Breath now. Okie dokie.
You got it!
Yeah, it's so fun using these Excuse me. Oh yeah! Finish off. Oh.
Meow! Meow!
Alright. Finish him off, Quake Jr. You got this! He's plummeted!
Okie dokie! Hooray!
Yeah. Sack that sloth. Yeah, where was I on snake Pokemon? But yeah, I'm trying to think what other snake Pokemon I would need to get a shiny. Notably, the Snivy line, which I don't really have a way to do at the moment. I will eventually. Lady in Suit Soa? Honestly, I don't know if it'd sound dumber if she was called Suit Lady, or I don't know. Yeah, now whenever I think while trying to do it, I was kind of having trouble figuring out what classifies as a snake Pokemon. Because I believe Garatina, yeah, office lady. I think she might be a reporter. But yeah, I think Garatina counts as a snake, which I fortunately do have in shiny from an event a long time ago. But I'm trying to think of what other snake Pokemon I would need to get in shiny besides the Snivy line. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to think if any sea serpents count, like Gyarados, which I do have a shiny of. But let's be honest, chat. Everybody has a shiny Gyarados. Still pretty neat. Yeah, sea snake. Yeah, because because if you think about it, Gyarados are kind of snake-like. Same with maybe Huntail. I don't know. Do eels count as snakes? What do y'all think, chat? Do eels count as sea serpents, or serpents in general, or... Great, oh goodness, how many eel Pokemon would I have to get shinies of? I believe, maybe Huntail, possibly Gorbus. We got Gyarados already. Eels are fish. Yeah. Granted, I know sea snakes are a thing. Ooh, oh boy, chat. I think for realsies we're almost good. We just got one more level to go, or one little bit to go, and then Quake Jr. will evolve. Here we go. Let the music play. Oh, I need to download this theme. It is so good. Tell me, chat, do y'all think the music... I'd say they're sea snakes. Yeah. You'd have to... So, yeah, really, the only thing that really roadblocked me for getting all the shiny snakes is, pretty much just the Snivy line, because, starters. And if I spent more time in Blueberry Academy, I could probably pull it off. Do you want to meet a sea snake one day? Depends on how I meet it. If I just see it in a glass case, sure. But not while I'm swimming. I've heard sea snakes are very deadly and venomous. Still cool though. I mean, I still like snakes. I'm not gonna be that freaked out if I see one, unless it's like trying to eat me or something. I think for the most part, snakes are pretty friendly and harmless. Just don't bug them. I mean, isn't it most living creatures' natural response to bite something that steps on them or tries to pick them up? Oh, Sableye. How about meeting one at an aquarium? Oh, that'd be nice. I actually did see an eel at an aquarium once. He was very chill, kind of just hanging out. Ah. Yay! You've done it, Quick Junior! Win this battle and you get to Flygon! Hooray! Whatever that means. Just gotta... Why did that turn into Shadow Ball? I feel like it should have turned into a fire move of everything. Or Stephen Irwin said, don't muck with it. Yeah, don't mess with it. Don't mess with things that can kill you. But yeah, let's just get this Nuzleaf over. And it's time, chat. It's time to get one of the coolest Gen 3 dragons or general dragons in existence. Alright, you ready, comrade?
Sure thing! So, what's happening to me again? Oh, this is happening! Oh boy, here we go!
He has become... Flygon!
Whoa! Oh, wow! Wow, this is something, alright? And I feel so much calmer, too! Hooray!
Yes. Now you can quake Raven even harder than before, comrade!
Oh, wow, my training has finally paid off!
Yeah. Whoa, look at that! His attack has gone up to 100 and all his other stats are over 80. Oh yeah, baby. And I have arm! And you have arms!
Oh, is that what those are? Cool! I can pick stuff up!
Let the music play! And let's get going! Magro? That does not sound good. Oh yes, splendid victims for the power of the Quake Rave.
Here we go!
Yeah, I guess it's just... Yeah, Flygon is such a good Pokemon. I think we might do one more area of Mount Battle after this, just to really see what Ike Jr. can do. Also, yeah, I need to start setting up stuff y'all can do with those points y'all been earning in chat. Maybe I could... I'm still trying to think of stuff to do. One thing is I could have just, maybe if you spend a certain amount of points, Quake Jr. will come fly in for a bit. What else? Sableye used to have no weaknesses until Gen 6. Yep, until they felt the wrath of fairies! Yeah, same thing with Spiritomb.
Hey, you think a rat can stop me? Feel the might of the Quake Rave!
Woo! Yeah, big on Graveler! Oh, that feels good. Doesn't feel good knocking out a Pokemon that usually has 30 in one hit. But yeah, I want to tell you about a project, one of the things I'm thinking about, because I'm still trying to figure out how to make, watching me more fun. Because I know a lot of people who've become affiliated have these, little points that amount over time, and you could, spend them to, tell the streamer to do stuff like, hydrate or stretch or make something happen. How about points that Twitch gave us for watching streams? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways y'all can actually use them. Wait. That copy might have levitate. Let's go for Santoon yeah, no. So yeah, one way y'all could also spend the points is once we start doing a tactical RPG, you could convert those into points for picking characters. But what I've been thinking about, I've been kind of wanting to try streaming Zelda Ocarina of Time, but with a little bit of a twist. where you see there's quite a modding community for that series, for that game. You know, essentially just because I have 36.5k of points from. Yeah, I need to find something for y'all to do with those. As well as figure out what to make them be. Okay, I think we can go for a Quake Rave, because I believe Dusktox is not a flying type. It's a poison bug type. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying about Ocarina of Time is there are character mods, which essentially change who you play as. So instead of playing as Link, you could, nope, make that, make that 36.6. Yeah, I'll figure out, I'll try to set those up soon. But yeah, so as I was saying, these mods let you switch who Link's player model is, so you could, instead of Link, you could play as, like, Saria, or Mario, or a Kingdom Hearts character, or, you know, just something silly like that. So what I was thinking is maybe, while I stream it, y'all could spend points to change the character. So, like, maybe one moment I'm playing as Link, and then y'all could spend some points. Oh, now I'm playing as Zelda! I thought that might be a fun way to spend points, and maybe have, like, new things get unlocked as I progress through the story. Plus, it's been a while since I played Ocarina of Time. But what y'all think of that idea? Y'all think that might be a good way to spend points? Might be able to have some silly shenanigans, but let me know what y'all think about that, and if y'all can think of any other things to spend the points on, like, say, maybe Silky or Quake have to take over for a minute and just commentate or something, or maybe I have to do an impression for a minute or something. Oh, you was thinking of another Fire Emblem game? Yeah, that's the main idea I'm having, you know. And it wouldn't just be Fire Emblem, it would also be other technical RPGs that are like Fire Emblem. Granted, I'm struggling to think of certain ones, because I'm not quite ready to stream another Fire Emblem game yet. Because currently I only have two in mind. One is the Boss Recruit hack of the one I played. Could do crowd control, where we actually mess with your game by redeeming things, but I don't know how to set it up. Oh yeah, I think I've seen stuff like that with, like, some VTubers or something, where they, like, the chat makes them lose their hair, or makes an anvil fall on them, or makes a funny sound effect. Maybe I could set it up so y'all make the bear logo up, the bears joke appear. That might be fun. But yeah, I'll try to look into that. Yeah, those... Yeah, thanks for those ideas, Epic Pikachu. I'll try to look into that at some point. But yeah, so the two games I have planned, eventually, in terms of Fire Emblem, is Blazing Blade, but it would be Boss Recruit, where y'all get to pick a certain, like, 7 bosses for me to recruit and play as. Ah! Okay, yeah, that might be a good one. Just make... Yeah, okay, I'll add that to the list. Just make the Surskit clip appear. That'd be a good one. But yeah, I've been playing the Boss Recruit on my own time. It's really fun, you know. You're only allowed to get about 7 bosses, each from a certain section. So what I would do is essentially have y'all spend points on whatever boss you'll want me to recruit. I think it's essentially like 1 from every 6 bosses, with certain exceptions. For one thing, you can't recruit Nurgle or the dragon. You can't just buddy up with the final boss, unfortunately. You also cannot recruit Jasmine or Paul, you know, those 2 ugly bandit brothers in the desert, because, you know, they're kind of a pair. You can't have one without the other. Granted, why would you want to recruit them anyways? But yeah, there's, yeah. But not Sonya. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, that. Stay in the underworld. Yeah, no. Yeah, if I do it, I am banning Sonya. Like, I am not letting you put any points on her. And then, instead, I will stab her as I did before. Why does that girl's model look younger than it should? Not to mention, Sonya's also a really bad unit. She's really not worth getting at all. And funny enough, her ending, if you do, for whatever reason, recruit her ending is she literally gets put to death for her crimes. I find that kind of funny. Like, even if you recruit her, she literally still dies. I think that also happens to boys or something. But yeah, you can also, as for the other ones in that hack, you can also recruit the, you can recruit the Lin mode bosses. You can use the points to hurt Sonya. No, because I don't want to keep her alive that long. But I might save that for another idea. No, my plan, and if I do the game, get rid of Sonya as fast as possible. I don't know, maybe I could set up something where you hurt her whenever she's on screen. That could be fun. Keep quick, Raven Jr.
You got it!
But yeah, also in Lin mode. Also, you can't recruit her evil uncle in Lin mode either. Lundgren. Of course, why would you? Why would you want to recruit someone who's trying to poison their brother? Also in Lin mode, at least for the boss recruit hack, there's actually a secret character. Yeah, there's a certain character you can only get in the boss recruit hack. And I'm curious if y'all might end up picking him, because, you know, he's actually pretty tricky to get. Because in order to get him, you essentially have to kill one of the bosses in, like, 2 turns before reinforcements arrive. But, yeah, we'll save that for when I do it. Also, a notable thing about the boss recruitment and hack is the bosses that appear in the end game. Because if y'all remember when we fought Nurgle so long ago, whoa, Espeon's been, ooh, goody, Espeon is learning Psychic! One of the strongest psychic moves. Yeah. Who is he? You mean the secret? Not telling. Though I will say I am planning on posting a YouTube series of my playthrough of the boss recruitment hack. I'm still editing a lot of the footage, but yeah, get rid of Psybeam, give us the Psychic. I never understood why the strongest Psychic move is just called Psychic. You know, it's like if the strongest water move was called Water. But yeah, it's, let's just say the secret character they gave a lot of love to in the hack. Okay, let's, make a few adjustments. But anyways, as I was saying, y'all may remember near the end of the game, Nurgle makes morphs of 7 bosses, really tough bosses throughout the game. That being, oh, what was his name? Uai, you know, the guy who was, what were they called? The arrow on the horse guy, as well as the, Louse's boss, you know, the guy who got used by Nurgle, as well as 3 of the 4 Fangs, that being Lloyd, Linus, and Ursula, as well as 2 other members of the Black Fang. What was it? Jeremy, a thief, an assassin we never fought, as well as what was his name? The evil priest with the big nose. Yeah, you can only get one of those because basically the game doesn't want, the guy who made it doesn't want you just recruiting all of the end game bosses. So yeah, they would in fact be special end game bosses. Funny enough, you can even recruit Denning. You know that morph that could only say one thing? They kind of make it funny is they In the hack, they actually give him his own unique weapon. So, Denning, and apparently his ending involves him actually starting to actually develop a personality and learning how to say more than just, yeah, no, Denning. Yeah, I figured y'all to, but it is kind of funny. Alright, let's give you Spoon back. But yeah, I would love to try doing a second playthrough and see who y'all would recruit. Because, yeah, I would probably let y'all do the points things again, as well as, as well as I would let y'all pick a boss for each section. Unfortunately, I need to beat the game first, and I'm currently stuck on the Sonya level. Stuck as in I haven't found the time to do it. Alright, let's keep going. Don't want to stay up too late. But yeah, oh, you know, there was also another Fire Emblem hack I was thinking of doing. I believe this YouTuber, I forget what his name was. It might have been Mags or something like that. They made like a rebalance hack of Blazing Blade, which like changed up some of the stats, made certain characters stronger, like Lyn and Carla. As well as added a few secret characters, like, they make it so, in that hack, they made it so you could recruit, the first boss, Bada the Bandit. As well as you could save Matthew's girlfriend from being assassinated. And then you could also, in that hack, save either Lloyd or Linus. And also the pirate captain just joins you. I don't know if I want to try that on stream. It might be worth doing at some point. They made the final boss extra hard. And by that I mean, you know how when we did the final boss, there was 3 fire dragons, and, Ninian took out 2 of them? Well, in the hack, they kinda got rid of that second part. Curse you, Sonya! Indeed. And also, the dragons in the hack move. So, yeah. But yeah, the other game the other Fire Emblem game that's on my list is, the sequel, but it came out before it, to 7, that being Fire Emblem 6, The Binding Blade. AKA the game where you play as Roy. So they made a Kaizo mod, essentially. Not exactly Kaizo, they just did it to the final boss. I think everything else is more balanced. It's just the final boss they made difficult because, you know, movable dragons times 3. But that might be worth trying at some point. Though, I feel like I should do at least another Fire Emblem game for y'all at some point. Or at least the boss recruitment. Now, the reason I can't do Binding Blade yet, I've got to fight Zentin. Yeah, the reason I can't do it is I have not beaten it yet, and mainly because Binding Blade is really hard. Yeah, it's never actually been officially translated. Ooh, okay, I think we might want to do one more area. That way we can just start up next week and run to the end game. Oh, they can't quake rave now, not with those burbs. But yeah, I would love to do a Binding Blade at some point, so y'all can see the sequel where, y'all actually saw a little bit of Binding Blade when we beat Blazing Blade. So y'all know how at the very end, there was that prince we saved, whose father tried to kill him, twice? Well, he's the big bad of Binding Blade. Yeah, I kind of lost faith in humanity and decided to, go try to commit genocide with some dragons. Curse you, burbs that aren't cloudy! Eh, don't worry, it's fine. That's why we got Suicune.
Don't worry, I can still do my best. Feel free to switch me, though. You know, you might want to help other people level up, too. Oh, yes, good point, good point.
Yeah, Umbreon's needing to get some levels. But yeah, I am getting close. I will say there's actually some really good characters in Binding Blade. I will say Roy's kinda eh. He doesn't quite have the same depth his father does. But I will say I do quite like Hector's daughter, Lilina. She's quite adorable. Plus, one way I would probably give out points if I did Binding Blade is having y'all guess who certain characters' parents were, because a lot of the Blazing Blade characters did end up having kids who you get to recruit in that game. Oh yay, nice level up. But there is also another tactical RPG I really wanted to stream. I want to get some more of the Twitch stuff set up first. Oh shoot, I thought that was Aurora Beam! Awakening has a lot of kids as well. Ah, yes, yeah, that was like... I want the Punies again. Yeah, I definitely... I will bring that back, have Punies, or at least somebody just start hanging out, hiding on the streams. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I know Awakening, you can get your character... The characters can get married, and then they have kids. Who just jump in from the future to come help you with the present problems, because there's like an evil sky dragon trying to resurrect or something. And then they also do it in Fates, but it's a little more disturbing, because apparently after they have the kids, they just throw them in a time chamber and wait for them to grow up. Did you ever play Fire Emblem Fates Epic Pikachu? I've heard stuff. I've heard not so good stuff about it. Heard the villain was kind of lame. You know, sort of evil for the sake of evil. And then I think he turned into a slime monster. I also heard Corrin was not that great of a protagonist. I heard he or she, depending on who you pick, was not that good. How bad is it? I don't know, because I have not played it. But it didn't sound too amazing. I know the whole gimmick for Fire Emblem Fates is there's like two versions, Bloodlines and Conquest, I want to say. And it's essentially, you see, I've owned Birthright for years, but I still haven't gotten to it. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, essentially, you know, the main character, Corrin, is part of this kingdom called Noir, I believe. And, you know, they're warring with another kingdom called Hoshido, I want to say. It's full of ninjas and samurai. And it turns out, Corrin is not actually from Noir. He or she, if you pick the girl version, is actually from Hoshido. Oh yeah, Noir. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's actually from Hoshido, but he was kidnapped by Noir and raised. So the big choice is, do you side with your birth family or the family you grew up with? And I don't know if it goes too well either way, because, you know, the king who's in charge of Noir is very clearly evil. Like, very obviously evil, and I'm quite certain they do try to get Corrin killed multiple times. But I think all the siblings are like, oh, but he used to be so nice and friendly. They never show it, but they say he used to be good. And then he turned into a melty slime monster. Though I think there's actually a third version. I don't know what the third version was called, but I think it's where you get to, like, unite both versions or something. And I think Birthright is forgiving, Conquest is punishing. Oh yeah, I think I heard that. I believe I heard that Conquest was a lot harder and much more strategic. I think you might also be able to capture one or two bosses in that game. Wait, I say, let's do one more area, and then I think we'll stop, because I think by the time we get through the area, we should have everyone leveled up to be able to handle all the bosses. But yeah, I think there is a third version that was like digital only. I forget how it goes, but I know I think it ends with you fighting a freaky space dragon that's got a globe in its mouth. What was it? Agnaknos or something? He's freaky space dragon or something, or freaky psychic dragon. I don't know. I haven't played it. Funny enough, I think I have heard there is a demake of those games. As in, oh, you're kind of cute. As in, someone took the Game Boy games and then made it so you could play Fates, but as a Game Boy Advance game. So, I kind of want to try those just because I do not have an easy way to play 3DS games anymore. I still have a working 3DS, a new 3DS XL. The problem is, it needs to be plugged in all the time. It, like, runs out of battery after, like, 5 minutes. So yeah. I know Corrin is, like, one of the most disliked characters in Smash Bros. I think they were kind of part of the point where there was too many Fire Emblem characters in the game. I don't know if they're bad, they're just not that interesting. Though oddly enough, I heard that in one of the Warriors games, you know those games where you play as like a hero and you take out thousands of enemies all at once in a samurai-like style. Yeah, I think in one of those games, I think they got female Corrin. I heard she's actually a lot better, much well written. I think I think I remember. I think I heard the problem with Corrin is they don't feel like a main character. They're the main character, but they don't really do a lot. I think they kind of just... They're not proactive enough, I want to say. Yeah, I really need to try more Fire Emblem games. I'll tell you, there are so many hacks. Like, there is practically a genre of Game Boy Advanced hacks of the Fire Emblem games that just completely make their own games. I actually saw one recently where you, like, play as the villains. You, like, play as bandits and use all the... and a cult. And then it doesn't end well because you were playing as bad guys. I also heard it was really frustrating because, again, you're playing as bad guys, as in mostly bandits, who have the accuracy of a potato! So, side character aura? Yeah, I think something like that. Like, I think if you've ever watched one of those shows where the main character doesn't do a lot, I think that basically describes Corrin. Is they don't, or maybe it was that, you know, it puts them in the role of Lord or Chosen One or whatever, but they just do not have the personality or character to it. They have Stormtrooper aim. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, you know how bandits are in Fire Emblem. They can't hit a barn if they were on top of it. I could think of, like, 2 exceptions. One's a secret, and the other is one of my favorite characters in Binding Blade, but we'll save that for another day. How did the Phanpy survive? Oh well. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Probably gonna need to start using Umbreon soon. But yeah, this way we're gonna be able to handle the admins and all the grunts, no problemo. But I will say, chat, I have been kind of wanting to check out Advanced Wars at some point. Yeah, y'all ever hear about that game? They had a Switch remake a while ago. It's like a game where you lead an army and conquer the world and fight other armies. Or is it like XCOM, 97% chance to hit equals 0? No, it's not like that. I think they just have horrible accuracy because, again, they're enemy units. They're not supposed to kill the main characters. Also, a really dumb thing in that hack. You know how you can talk to certain characters to recruit them? Yeah, if you have one of your enemy guys talk to a certain character, you'll lose them because they get recruited by the heroes. It's a pretty dumb. I doubt I'm gonna play it. I'm probably gonna try to find... I need to find some hacks that let you play as the monsters from Sacred Stones. I also need to go start up Sacred Stones, because, that looks like an awesome game. But yeah, I don't think I could stream Advanced Wars, because you don't really get proper units in the game. You essentially get cannon fodder. Like, you in Advanced Wars, you can just, like, make soldiers and tanks, and they're all grunts. Which, you know, could be fun. You know, if you ever wanted to just command an army of stormtroopers or whatever. But I don't know if I'd stream it, but it looks fun. Also, the final boss of the second one is like a certain German, but with an octopus mask. And the power to rain down meteors. So yeah, that's a thing in Advanced Wars, I believe. Also, if you know who that certain German is, don't say it, because I'm pretty sure Twitch is very sensitive about that stuff. But there is another tactical RPG series I really want to stream. Second. Ah! Okay, I'll try. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely... Okay. I will definitely set up a skid. Thing. It reminds me of the first quote of that famous VTuber, Gura, you know, that shark VTuber? I think that was her first word on stream. Really sad that she's retiring, or graduating. For VTubers, graduating basically means retiring. Or at least not working for the agency anymore. It's pretty sad. She was like one of the biggest ones, but, you know... And she's also very overworked and had a lot of pressure, so I hope things go good for her after she retires. Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if I can get away with using that clip without getting copyrighted. We'll probably be fine. I doubt they have copyright for Destiny Deoxys. Okay, so before I get distracted, have y'all ever heard of a certain video game franchise called Super Robot Wars? I might have mentioned it a few times, but, let's see, how do I describe this? Imagine Smash Bros, but with giant robots. Idols are always overworked and they're underpaid. Yeah. Very unfortunate. But yeah, one of my favorite franchises I've found in recent years is called Super Robot Wars. The gameplay's a little similar to Fire Emblem, only, you know, there's no permadeath, and also, units have more than one attack. And also, all the characters are giant robots from different anime shows. I was bummed when MatPat retired, but he deserved to retire after 13 years of content. Yeah, I was never really a big fan of MatPat, because some of his theories were very wrong, but at the same time, you know, I'm glad he was able to retire, and I think he deserves all the retirement and everything, so I hope he's doing well. But yeah, I really would love to stream Super Robot Wars at some point. The main issue is they're very long games, like 50 levels long, with lots and lots of dialogue. However, but if I did do Super Robot Wars, I could definitely do the point system. In fact, it would actually be somewhat more interesting, because in certain cases, like a lot of the Gundam shows, you could actually put certain characters in other mechs. For example, you wanna put the main character in a grunt mech? Go right ahead! You wanna put the main villain, who we managed to redeem and recruit, into the main character's giant robot? You can! It's probably a terrible idea, or maybe it's a great idea. But yeah, let me know if y'all would ever be interested in seeing this, crossover game I've talked about, Super Robot Wars. I do want to stream it one day. I want to get stuff like the emotes and the Twitch point system set up first, so that, and also it's going to take a really long time, so Especially if I dared play the newest one, 30. 30 is way too bloated. Really fun, and you don't have to import it. Okay, I'm starting to notice things are going a bit wrong, so let's stay focused. You know, I really don't watch VTubers as much as every other one else. I mostly just watch the clips when they get suggested to me. And I am subscribed to some VTubers. I don't really ever watch them because, you know, time zone difference. I do wonder if I should try becoming one at some point. I don't know if I quite have the setup to do that. Maybe though I could probably become a PNG tuber. Kind of been one idea I've been having, where you know, have y'all ever seen a PNG tuber? It's like where they got like a little image of themselves or their character that like changes emotes when they talk. I think it might be fun to do that, especially if I could somehow make it. Oh, you have one? Cool. I should check out your stream sometime, Epic Pikachu. Yeah, assuming you stream, I'll have to watch you sometime. But yeah, I wonder if it would work, because I especially would love it if I could actually find a way to make it so I could, like, have certain PNG tubers talk at a certain time. That way I could make it seem like Quake and Silky are each talking. You know, like have the Silky one do when Silky's talking with the voice, you know. I tell you, so much I gotta look into, chat. I'm glad I'm started keeping a to-do list. I'm still wondering what the next game will be. I am going to let y'all pick it for me. I need to check my list. I was going to stream once, but I don't have the time or energy. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Pikachu. Just do whatever works for you. I will say, it does take a lot of setup energy to stream, so just do what works for you, and don't feel bad. I'm honestly happy to have y'all here, so. But yeah, a lot I need to go look into. Most of my stuff, my problems in life, they're not even that hard. I just literally just have to sit down and do it. I just never get around to it. Oh, how I am constantly cursed by that wretched thing that is procrastination. But yeah, I think we'll stop after we get through this area, and I think everyone should be good to go. Quake Jr.'s definitely ready.
Sure am.
You know, why don't I go ahead and look through my list, just so we can, Where is my list of, potential streaming games? Because if y'all... Everyone is cursed by it. Yep. Yep, indeed. Oh, wow, I had a lot. Oh, I had a lot of stuff written down for potential streams. Let me, oh, wow, that's... Yeah, I got stuff like, Pikmin, Metroid Prime, Kingdom Hearts. That would be fun, but I need more money to buy enough stuff for it. I still use my PNG tuber too if I'm making an appearance on the stream. It's just my PNG tuber, not me. Oh, that's cool. That's a fun thing to do. What else I got written down here? Oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge, Banjo-Tooie. That would... Oh, yay. Good job, Quake Jr. Thanks.
Can you switch me out, please?
Oh, sure. Give me just a sec. Oh, never mind. We're good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Mega Man ZX Advent, Super Paper Mario. I was thinking about checking out Custom Robo at some point. Oh, as well as maybe play that Bakugan game. I've been really into Bakugan lately. It would be fun to try playing the Wii game or PlayStation 2 game, whatever. Oh, and yeah, and I'm not gonna do this last one for a while, but when we're done with Battle Network 5, I would love to try doing Battle Network 1 at some point. Specifically, the Shooting Star crossover with Mega Man Star Force. It's pretty much the same as Battle Network 1, but with a few changes to make it a bit more balanced. As well as, near the end of the game, the Mega Man from Star Force just shows up and has to fight I'd Clockman with you. You love custom robots, one of my favorite games. Wish we got another one. Yeah, I think your suggestion's why I got it on the list. So, you know, I wonder if we'll actually get it on the online service for Switch 2, because I know the original custom robo games that were only released in Japan, they are on the Japanese version of the online service, which sadly we didn't get. Instead, we got Pokemon Battle Trose. But yeah, it might be fun to do a... Do you think it'd be worth it to do a blind playthrough of that on stream, Epic Pikachu? Because I'd be glad to stream it for y'all. I mean, it looks fun. I do love me some mecha. That's why I'm so interested in Super Robot Wars. And there we go. I wonder if we'll ever get animations this good in modern-day Pokemon games. But yeah, once we are finished with one of these games, I'll whip up a little presentation of different trailers, and y'all can pick the next game for me to stream. We are getting close. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm assuming that's regarding the animations. We'll just see how it goes. What do I have listed for Wednesday? Oh yeah, I already mentioned Super Robot Wars and the Fire Emblem ones. Oh, I forgot about that! Oh, wait. Oh, Swift! Interesting. Normal move, but it does hit every... I need some help, chat. Do you think we should learn this? Because he could honestly use some more damaging moves. I just don't... I think we want to hang on to... Oh. Okay, no, snooze. Okay, let me decide that... let me decide this thing, and then we'll do it. There are, like, 5 custom robo games, but 3 of them never made it out of Japan. I think one of them got a full translation, another one had a translation in progress, but they stopped and destroyed all of the work. Oh, that's sad. Why would you destroy all the work? Unless legal was involved. So, I kind of want to get rid of Sunny Day for Swift, just so Flare Blaze can have at least another way to attack. What do y'all think? Do you think it'd be worth it? Because then again, I'm fairly certain. I think we might be able to get Sunny Day back if we really want to do it. I want to hang on to Smokescreen because that's good for Shadow Pokemon. But what do y'all think? Should we replace Sunny Day with Swift? I'm really not sure if this would be a good idea or not. Because we're not really using Sunny Day for anything. The only use I can think of is turning off the rain when fighting Ein, but again, we're only going to fight him like 2 more times, so I don't know if it's worth hanging on to. Then again, Entei also has Sunny Day. Sunny Day powers up Flare, but that's a good point. Not to mention, we already have Swift on, like, Espeon. It's also not that strong. Maybe, y'all think we should skip Swift? It hits both Pokemon, but, you know, we already have Suicune and... Yeah, let's get rid of Swift. I think we'll skip on Swift. Y'all think that's a good idea? Help me figure it out before the ads start. Yeah, let's skip on Swift. You're good enough, Flare Blaze. Alright then. We already have it on Espeon anyways. So yeah, take that, Dagger. You almost have a name. What else? What other games I got listed? Yeah, we're almost there. Just a bit more to go. Let's get done before my voice gives up. Oh yeah, have y'all ever heard of the GameCube game Gotcha Force? It's pretty... Plus it helps you blast with Solar Beam in one turn. Yeah, I think utility might be better. But yeah, Gotcha Force is an interesting game. It's sort of an arena fighter with where you like collect these toys of like, and then you fight each other. It's also a bit of a weird game So, y'all know how, like, in the early 2000s, there was a lot of Pokemon clones popping up? You know, games... Or, you know, stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yokai Watch, where, you know, it's like a game, and it's got an anime, and an accompanying toy line, and a manga, and all that. Yeah, Gacha Force feels like one of those, except it doesn't have the other stuff. It just has the game, and that's it. But it's a really fun game, and it's actually one of the rarest GameCube games in existence. I think it's because, you know, it was printed, like, near the end of the GameCube's life, so a lot of people didn't get it. But I think it'd be fun to try. I'd love to do a playthrough on stream, because you do get stuff for beating a playthrough, and I could possibly use the points, because you get to, like, make a squad. So, maybe you get to, like, make a squad of different, robot toys or whatever. So, thought it'd be fun. Maybe y'all could use points to pick which ones I use. I'm not sure why the progress was destroyed, but they had a theory that somebody working on it got mad at somebody and destroyed the work. Yeah, that sounds likely quite awful. And I already mentioned doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Colosseum and Duelist of the Rose. Now, like, maybe y'all could use points to decide who I put in my deck. Oh, and, yeah, sometime I want to test to see if I can play Pokemon Ranger on here. Because, you know, I love Pokemon Ranger so much. It's definitely one of the best spin-off games. And I think it'd be fun to try streaming it. The reason I have a question mark next to it is I don't know if I can because... Oh, he fell asleep, dang it. Because... Y'all know how Pokemon Ranger works. You gotta circle the monster, or the Pokemon, which, I think I can do it with a mouse on an emulator. I just don't know if that would be comfortable to do. Yeah, how are you gonna draw the circle? With my mouse. I would essentially use my mouse. I would pick up my mouse with my mouth, and then I just use that to draw the circles. I'd probably have to do some testing off stream to see if that's possible, but yeah, if y'all would be interested in seeing a playthrough of the Pokemon Ranger games, let me know, because I sure would love to go back. I did actually 100% the original Pokemon Ranger game, which I'm never doing again, because that, oof. If y'all play the original Pokemon Ranger, you know how frustrating it is. Which is why, if I do stream it, I'm installing a mod to make it like the sequels, so I don't have to break my hand on a Steelix. On a tablet or something? No, probably not. More like I just use my mouse on a mouse pad and just spin it around. I'd have to test to see if that's doable. But we'll talk about it more after the ad. So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Ooh, clam.
And we're back. Thank y'all again for sitting through those ads. It really means a lot. It's getting me closer and closer to making a living. And if I'm making a living here, that means I can keep doing it and giving y'all more content to watch. Crunch that clam. Yeah, I might want to do some hand exercises before you play Pokemon Ranger 1. Yeah. Yeah, again, if I do Ranger 1, again, I'm installing a hack, so I don't have to do it all in one sitting. Rest in peace to all the hands and styluses that dare gazed upon Steelix. If y'all know, you know. And for those who don't know, y'all know how long and big Steelix is? Can you imagine trying to draw a circle around it? Also, touching Steelix hurts, so... I really do... Something I really need to make some art of is the female character from Ranger 1, Solana. I forget how you say her name. She's the one with blue hair, Plusso as her partner, and a bit of a leotard in her outfit. What's cool is she actually showed up in the anime quite a few times. Yeah, your hands hurt just thinking about it. Yeah. I don't know if I'd play as Solana if I did Ranger 1. I'd probably play as the dude just because, you know, that way you can talk to her in the game. But yeah, if you play Pokemon Ranger, boy gets Minun, girl gets Plusle. Your hands hurt just thinking about it. Yeah, I still have no idea how the heck I ever beat Steelix back in the day. Because I can't think of a more frustrating boss in that game besides Steelix. Well, actually, yeah, I can think of a few. Notably, Flygon, Salamence, and Charizard. How about Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs? Oh, I love that game. Yeah, I think after I did Pokemon... Yeah, after I do one, I would definitely do the other two. Shadows of Almia and Guardian Signs. You know, I still can't decide which one I like more. Shadows of Almia or Guardian Signs. I feel like I just have I have lots of great memories with Shadows of Almia. You know, cool, you get to get lots of different partner Pokemon. You get to go around the region slowly raising up the ranks, fighting unique Pokemon, and trying to defeat Team Dim Sum. Dim Sun. Very weird name. They're also not very smart. Yeah, the second game has school in it. Yeah, but the Ranger School doesn't bug me too much. Mostly because it's over pretty fast. It's not like It's not like Super Pokemon Mystery Dungeon where you have to spend the whole game in school. Like, I can sometimes tolerate schools. I mean, GX is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows. Dim Sum, like the Chinese... No, it's supposed to be Dim Sun, like they're making the sun dimmer because they use darkness. But I think there are some jokes about it being... I think there are some jokes in the game about them being dim sum, like the food. They're pretty silly. They're probably one of the... Like, Jaded Animations actually made a whole video on that game, and yeah, Team Dim Sum, not very smart at all. But then the third final game, Guardian Signs, there's a lot of cool stuff. For one thing, main boy character has the same name as me, so that's pretty fun. But you actually get to use the Pokemon properly. Like, normally when you use one of your captured Pokemon... Oh, dang it, I have to levitate. It just, like, gives you elemental powers for your stylus. But in Guardian Signs, you can just plop them on the field and have them do their move. You like dim sum? Well, I've never had dim sum. I'd love to try it because, kind of funny thing, it actually reminds me of one of my favorite monsters from another show. So, have y'all ever heard of the Pokemon ripoff, Fighting Foodons? I think I've brought it up before. It's essentially Pokemon, but all the monsters come from food. Like, all the characters are chefs, they make a food, they slap it with a card called a meal ticket, turns into a monster. Yeah, it was... I love it, even though it's definitely not the greatest show. But it's got a lot of fun stuff, and it was also dubbed by 4Kids, so there's a lot of familiar voice actors. Are there Chinese food places in your area? Oh yes, there are. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but we've been to this. There's some Chinese buffets in our area. I don't know if they have dim sum there. I usually just get the lo mein and the sesame chicken. I love the sesame chicken. But yeah, Fighting Foodons, very silly show. Lots and lots of food puns. Yeah, the main character is voiced by the same guy who does Mokuba. I think they actually got Joey Wheeler's voice actor voicing a Foodon called Spaghetti About It. It just comes out like spaghetti about it. It's very silly. And yeah, but anyways, the reason I'm bringing it up is later in the show, when they were fighting, when the heroes were like fighting the third member of the Big Four. You can send me a link to a list of dim sum on Instagram. Oh, cool, that'd be nice. I'll have to see if maybe I can talk my mom into making some. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they were fighting the third Big Four, Rose Marinade, who's basically just Jessie from Team Rocket, but a lot more evil. And all of her Foodons were dim sum. They're what I call the dim sum dragons, because they're literally just Chinese dragons, but they have dim sum for a head. Yeah, that was kind of the issue with a lot of the fighting Foodon designs. A lot of them were just thing with food for head. Like, the main guy, the main monster in the show, Fried Ricer, is literally just a dude. It's just a kung fu dude with a plate of rice for a head. With, like, 2 big spoons for smacking people. And, I think there's another monster, an apple gator, who's literally just an alligator, but he's got apple pie for a head. And, what was another silly one? Oh yeah, Spaghetti About It, it's just a dude with a plate of spaghetti. But yeah, anyways, the dim sum dragons, there was about, I want to say 5 of them. And they all of their name was a pun on dim sum. I believe they were all called in order. I like apple pie. Yeah, the apple gator does look kind of neat. But yeah, the dim sum dragons, I believe their names were Dim Something Wild, Dim Something Blue, Dim Something Else, and Dim Something Special. Yeah, I think Wild was red, sounded like a rock and roll guy. Blue sounded more like a wild country singer, and she was also blue. And Dim Something Else sounded like an opera singer. And then Dim Something Special were kind of like the basic normal versions. They were all green. And were mainly used for combining Foodons, so... Yeah, near the end... So yeah, near the end, midway through the battle, the main character manages to summon his big monster, Fruit Turtle, which is essentially a giant turtle with a bunch of fruit on its back, and like a pineapple shell, which was like his big ace monster that literally obliterated all the other villains in one hit. So Rose Marinade has all her dim sums combined into a giant green Chinese dim sum dragon called Dim Sum Deluxe. So yeah, the big episode essentially boils down to a fruit turtle fighting a giant dim sum dragon in the sky. And it's actually really awesome. I need to draw them sometime. Actually, I have drawn dim sum dragons before. I haven't drawn the Dim Sum Deluxe yet. Yeah, funny enough, I think the main character actually got himself a dim sum special afterwards, but yeah. But yeah, if y'all want a really, really silly show to watch, I'd highly recommend Fighting Foodons. It is really silly, but really fun. It's definitely got the early 2000s charm. Also, it's got one of the best villains characters ever. So the show does have its own Team Rocket equivalent. And that character would be Claudia, the cat girl, who has the same English voice actor as Ash Ketchum. But yeah, Claudia is essentially what happens if you take all of Team Rocket and roll it up into one cat girl. Yeah, she's literally like all the members of Team Rocket, but as one character, and she's so wonderful. She's honestly probably the best character in the show, and I love her so much. Yeah, she's a pink cat girl with like red hair, a lot of bows, a red leotard, and I usually don't care much for cat girls because they're just like Sarah Noncheny or Veronica Taylor, whichever the first one was. I'm assuming, I think Veronica Taylor was the first one. Whichever did the original Ash voice. But yeah, Claudia kind of hits the right balance of cat girlness for me, because a lot of cat girls in anime, they're just girls with cat ears and a tail. Yeah, Taylor was first. Yeah, it was definitely Veronica Taylor then. Whereas Claudia, she's got like pink fur, a bit more of a cat-shaped face, and I absolutely love her. She was kind of the reoccurring villain of the show. She's basically Team Rocket in every single way. Just without... Actually, she did have a few mecha Foodons. Like, the first Foodon at the beginning of the show was called Beefsteak. Beefsteak is basically Godzilla, but if he was a cow. Just so dumb. It's literally just a Godzilla cow. And there was a lot of other silly ones throughout. I think... But, yeah. They did actually have some Game Boy Color games for fighting Foodons, but I can definitely not play them on stream because they're all in Japanese and I have no idea what's going on. Beef. Oh yeah, that's also what Beefsteak would say. Because of course they all have the Pokemon trait of saying their name. Though some of them could actually speak perfect English. But yeah, they summon the big Godzilla cow and it's just going around going, beef, beefsteak. Beef. Beefsteak. Beef. I did draw Beefsteak at one point. Turned out pretty good. I need to watch Fighting Foodons more. I don't know if it's that good of a show. It's very random and all over the place. But I think it's really fun. And very silly, but I've seen worse. I did actually play the Fighting Foodons Game Boy Color games. I have no idea how I played them, because I can't read Japanese yet. I was kind of just winging it through. Managed to get a few neat Foodons, like Amitsu, who I've dubbed Cream Bunko. He's like a little carbuncle, but he's got a crown full of ice cream. I like beef, it's one of my favorite meats. Yeah, beef is very good. What are some other Foodons I had? Oh yeah, one silly one is called, Ham Scamwitch. So it's this witch that's got like, her broom is a sandwich, and she looks like she's made of lettuce. Also, she's got no ham. She's just all lettuce. Hence the name Ham Scamwitch. Gotta fight Loco. But yeah, I could just go on and on with all the absurdity of fighting Foodons. It is so good. Did somebody say sandwich? Oh yeah, don't tell me right, Don, because the Scam Witch don't got any ham. Oh yeah, one particularly ridiculous Foodon was, so you know, there's this one part of the show where the main character Chase, he's in tournament and he's got to make a third Foodon in order to, you know, fight in the final round of the tournament. And he stays up all night, working hard, trying to create a new dish, a new recipe. And you know what he makes after all night of work? A hot dog. He creates a hot dog, which then becomes... Oh shoot, I forgot his name, but it's a cowboy hot dog. I gotta look, I think it was ketchup something, but yeah, I was like, you've been cooking for all night, and you make a hot dog?! Maybe it's just because I find hot dogs are not that hard to make. You just stick it in the microwave. Oh, wait, I remember. I remember his name. His name was Hot Dog on It. Yeah, he's a cowboy hot dog with mustard and ketchup guns. Which are actually censored because they were just guns in the original, but can't show that to kids, so turn them into ketchup and mustard. It is so dumb. Spend all the time on the name. Yeah. Yeah, it is such a silly show. But I love it. I don't know if it counts as good, but I think it's alright. And I think you can find it on, like, maybe Tubi, Amazon Prime, or YouTube, but, yeah, watch Fighting Foodons if you want to see something really stupid from the early 2000s. Oh, what was another silly monster was, Tank and Cheese. It was like a tank, but it was made of macaroni and cheese. Yeah, it's just, like, so bad that it's good. Yep, yeah, probably. I don't know if I'd call it bad, but it's definitely weird. Like it just keeps getting stranger and stranger, so I don't know if it's well made. You like cheese? Yeah, cheese is good. It's just, if you want to see a really dumb version of Pokemon, like, the silly thing is they play it all very straight. Like, even though it's absolutely absurd, all the food nonsense going on, all the characters play it very straight, take it all seriously. You know, there's an evil king trying to take over the world and is enslaving people to build statues and is taking over people's minds. with food. And there's like food puns every other moment. But it is a bonkers, wonderful show. It is not, I don't know if it's that well written. It's pretty basic, but again, there's some funny moments. Oh, there's also Power Rangers. So, there's also a group of foodons called the Burger Rangers, which are pretty much just Power Rangers, but they have burgers for heads. Yeah. Yep. Let me I gotta look. I think oh yeah, I think they were called the Burger Brigade. Yeah, they only showed up in one episode, but they're pretty funny. It's literally just Power Rangers, but they have hamburger heads. Yeah, Burger Rangers. Let's see, and they all have names. Let's see, the red one is Ground Chunk, or Ground Chuck. The who's he? Because he's a hamburger. Blue one is a Jam Burger, Double Patty Burger. Vegemite, the lettuce burger is green. Cheeseburger is a cheeseburger, and he can only say cheeseburger. I would just eat them. Yeah. And then the pink one is medium rare, who's a chicken burger. And then they got the sixth ranger who has a motorcycle and a cape called Rice Burger. Oh wait, and I just remembered the dumbest ones in the entire show. So the show has its own equivalent of Magikarp, and that would be burnt meatballs. So yeah, if you don't cook your food on properly, you get a burnt meatball. But in considering that Vegemite is an Australian thing, good to know. But yeah, like, I think at the beginning of the show, that's like the only thing the main character can make, burnt meatballs. And they're all so pitiful. They're like, oh, we're sorry, we're so horrible, but we still love you, and we'll still try our best. And to make it even funnier, I'm pretty sure they're voiced by Seto Kaiba's voice actor. Yeah, burnt meatballs, ew. Yeah. Funny enough, by the end of the show, they actually ended up being the secret ingredient for the ultimate foodon monster called Feastivus, who's essentially a giant blue dragon with like 4 different foods who's on him, because he got like a plate. Yeah, I believe he's the fusion of the 4 foodons, Dim Something Special, Shrimp Daddy, who's like some kung fu shrimp guy, Sir Dumpling, who's like Sir Dumpling's weird. He's like a kung fu dumpling, but they gave him a British accent, and he's always going, chip chip, Perio, chip chip, very good. And then you mix in the burnt meatballs and you get a dragon. But yeah, maybe for a special stream I could just show y'all pictures from fighting foodons. Chicken? Yeah, no chicken in there. But actually, there probably is some chicken somewhere. But yeah, I honestly, I really would love it if I could bring back fighting foodons as its own game. And I think we're gonna stop here. So yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. But yeah, I love fighting foodons. It is so ridiculous. But yeah, we did Mount Battle. Let's see how, and yeah, I think the team should be looking good. Might need to, wow, that XP share works well. Dang, we got nearly everyone up to level 40. Or 7. Yeah, I think it might be fine. Well, let's go ahead and, I think, let's make sure to put the XP share on Umbreon. Or would it be better? Yeah, we'll give it to Umbreon. And then we'll start wrapping things up. But yeah, I think we should be good to go for taking on the end game, because I believe next we're gonna fight all the bosses again, which is your main chance to catch any shadow Pokemon you missed, which we didn't, so we will be good. Oh, actually, no, I'll save it for next time. Wait. I gave him the wrong one. What am I doing? I do have a Noctowl that's almost ready to be purified. I think I'll save that for next week, just because we have been going pretty long, and I don't want to risk another ad coming up. But yeah, okay, I don't think I'm gonna do a special stream tomorrow, because I haven't really made much progress on Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection right now. And I could use a little break, you know. But if y'all have any suggestions for one-off special streams, let me know. Current things we got is Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection and Pokemon Violet, which I think I'll save that for another week. I also need to get back to streaming with Music Note. She's just, you know, she's just busy. Yeah, I don't think I feel like doing any more Pokemon tomorrow, but maybe at the end of the month. I definitely want to... Wait a minute. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, tomorrow's the beginning of the month, so... Yeah, I think I might not stream tomorrow, just to, so I can rest a bit, and also get some cleaning done. I need to start cleaning my room weekly. Like, definitely vacuum your room weekly, chat. It will make you so much more comfy and happier. Also, make sure your room is capable of being vacuumed. Oh, you know, maybe sometime on a special stream I could actually do some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You know, they got some 99 floor dungeons there. That might be a fun thing to stream, because, you know, if it's gonna take me hours anyways, might as well show it off. But yeah, let's talk to the team, heal up, because why not, and then we'll wrap things up. But yeah, thank you for letting me tell you about fighting Foodons. It is, again, there's probably better things you can watch, but there's also worse things. Maybe next week I'll tell you about another one of my favorite obscure shows, Gunder, which is like Pokemon, but with super robots. Yeah, it's a really good show. I highly recommend it. It's like Pokemon, but they use super robots instead of Pokemon, and it's really awesome. But hey, congratulations, Quake Jr. on your evolution. You feeling good?
Oh yes, I certainly do! I hope I'm doing Big Mama Quake proud!
Oh yes. Oh yes, you are, comrade. You've done great.
Thanks!
But what are you doing with your mouth?
Oh, sorry, I heard people like that joke.
Okay, knock it off.
Far out. Later, my dude. See you next week for the Mega Man, or whatever that is, brah. Serves, keep them serves up, boy. Oh yeah, the flames of justice are leveled up and are ready to burn!
Yeah, I'll try to do something with that sometime.
See you all next time. Good job. A little underleveled, but hey, that might be beneficial for catching the shadow Pokemon.
Don't worry, we'll get you leveled up soon.
Wonderful.
Good job, Cloudy. You are doing great. We will capture all them shadow Pokemon.
You betcha! Keep the dragon going and a dancing. Even though I don't know dragon dance, but I don't need to. I'm good on my feet enough.
Yes, most lovely indeed. Farewell, everyone. See you next time, darlings. Have a great weekend.
But yeah, thanks again for letting me hang out with y'all. I love hanging out with y'all. Hopefully I can get I'll try to look into getting that stuff set up. But yeah, we'll hopefully I'll have more stuff set up soon, and y'all can use all that 3,000 points y'all saved up. But yeah, once again, oh, my stamp's stuck. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.
Goodbye, everyone. You better be back next week. It's gonna be great. We're gonna maybe do the internet or something.
Later, bros.
We really need to talk more. Yeah, totally.
Farewell, my friends. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend. So say, Suki. Sayonara, comrades. Thanks for keeping me around, and thanks for all your support for my successor. I'm sure Quake Jr. is gonna do great next time. He might even be MVP just like me. But yeah, see y'all next time. Ciao.